The Battle of Mandalore has begun. Pick a side and gather your forces. Will you be joining the Imperial Commandos, or are you here to retake Mandalore?
Greetings folks, welcome back to the channel, The Brick Sweethearts. In today's video we have a mini review. In fact, it's set 75373, the Ambush on Mandalore Battle Pack. If you remember a few videos back, I did in fact get a previously released Mandalorian Battle Pack where it just had the covert in there, and I in fact got a number of them to create my own little Mandalorian army. As part of that, I was really interested to see if they would bring out any more battle packs or any more sets in general for Season 3 of The Mandalorian. Luckily enough, we just got that. We have this battle pack that contains 2 Imperial Commandos, a standard Mandalorian warrior. He seems like the same one that you would have gotten from the magazine. And we also get a Night Owl. I am quite excited the fact that they introduced this set, but I'm also a bit worried. As you may remember, I got a number of packs for the previous Mandalorian set, so I'm kind of leaning towards getting a number of these and creating my own small little Imperial Commando army, and also increasing my current Mandalorian army. This is obviously a slippery slope, as these were only just released this year in 2024. I suspect they'll be around for at least a year, possibly 2, which opens up the opportunity to possibly buy 10, 20, maybe even go a bit crazy and go more than that, which obviously the bank account balance will not find that funny. But I am quite a big fan of the contents here, more specifically the minifigs, as the actual build itself does seem pretty similar as the one before in the Mandalorian pack, where it is just part of the cave that they're in, a bit of rock here and there, not that interesting in reality. So let me get this built and see what it's like, and we'll show off the minifigs. Pew 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 pew. Oh, you're back early. I was just testing out the set, as you're supposed to do after building it. Welcome back folks. This was a pretty simple and quick build. The structure itself isn't anything too complicated, just a few bricks on top of each other to make this nice little rock facade. And the minifigs themselves, again, always straightforward to just pop them together. Now, I do have one big criticism in regards to all of the minifigs here, and what I'll do is I will take off the helmet and show you. You're seeing that right. The actual head for the minifig is in fact left blank, and it's just black. One color. There's no face, there's no mouth, there's no eyes. It's not some sort of mask that they have on to put underneath the actual helmet. Nope. All the heads have been left blank, which is a huge pity. It would have been nice that there's some sort of different faces underneath that you could, mix and match, so that your commandos and your Mandalorians had a personality, and if you wanted to, you could have 1 or 2 of them with their helmets off, as maybe they're just hanging out in a scene that you've created some sort of mock, and you want one of them to be seen and have their face there. Of course, this is not the end of the world. We can go on the pick and brick online and get a number of heads to replace this, but if you do intend, like I would hope in the future to be able to do, in getting a few multiple of these packs, and I want to create a small little force of Imperial Commandos and include the Mandalorians as part of my current force, it does add up. You will have to get a number of heads, in that scenario, which is unfortunate, as the actual minifigs themselves are pretty nice. Included in the set, we also get this small little box which contains the grenades, so you can just pop off the top there and we have 2 little grenades. And then we also get this separate blaster. I suppose it's a blaster cannon where you can pop in a stud and all of a sudden shoot it out. And then let me give you another quick view of the Imperial Commando with their helmet on. I have to say I am quite a big fan of the way they created the Imperial Commando. It does feel like it's a mix of a clone trooper helmet, slightly changed up the mouth portion and made it a tiny bit flatter, and of course gave it that striking black and white with a bit of accent greys that we see from the Mandalorian show and the Imperial Commandos. Now there is one little play feature here where you've got this rod that's attached to the rock face and you're able to sort of move it around to make it seem like the Imperial Commando, or if you want to put your Mandalorian warrior, is flying about and assaulting the other side or assaulting the enemy team. Now if you happen to have extra pieces, although the bendy clear bit, that might not be something you might have, you could potentially create something on the other side with a similar feature so that you have 2 of them flying towards each other. Now on the back of the actual instruction manual, it does show you that you can get 2 of these sets, and if you see here, there's a little place, little rod, and here we have a clip piece. So you're able to combine them as much as possible, and of course if you have multiple you can combine all of them. So that opens up a plethora of opportunities of combining these sets so that you can create a much larger scene where you have Imperial Commandos fighting Mandalorians. My overall thought on this small battle pack: again, I really like the inclusion of these 2 minifigs, the Imperial Commandos and the Mandalorians. It's something that I am definitely interested in creating some sort of small army, some sort of small force, so there's a high possibility that I will buy a few more of these, and maybe we'll create a small little video or a small reel to show you when I have all the packs and then I open them all. The actual pieces for the rock facade, I probably won't keep it like that. I don't particularly have any interest in displaying the rock facade, so most likely I will take apart and use all these spare pieces for future mocks, future builds, etc. We do get some nice big pieces on the bottom. I'm sure they will be very useful for a variety of things. And the little blasters here, the blaster cannon, again, I'll probably keep it as a blaster cannon, though in reality I don't think I will be using it for anything particular. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick and short review. Not much here, but it's a pretty nice pack, so I'd highly recommend that you at least get one of them just to have as part of your collection. And if you're like me, who sometimes enjoys buying a few multiple of these to create a little force, you're definitely going to enjoy this, as it does give you 2 very nice, opposing sides. Of course, if you're only interested in one, let's say you want to go for the Imperial Commandos, you only get 2, which means you have to get a lot more packs if you're looking for a particular number to create. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments if you've got this set yourself. Would you be interested in creating your own little Imperial Commando Force, or maybe increasing your current Mandalorian force? Let me know down in the comments. Make sure to like this video, it really helps out a lot. Subscribe, as we will have plenty of more Star Wars content coming soon. Subscribe, as those videos will be coming out before the end of the year. A few of them. Keep your eyes out. And until next time, folks, take care.